I got this moment. You
Okay, the music came off, man. We started, man.
Oh, we locked in.
We locked in. The music came on. I didn't cut it.
The opening then.
I'm just saying, dude.
I don't know what the opening is.
What you mean? There's no opening. We here.
Straight to it?
We straight to it.
In the whip with Flex and Flip. Fuck this. Nah.
Hey, man, we throwing it back. It's like old school. What they call it, man? What?
We throwing it back.
Oh, shit, that's a pause. I didn't even mean it like that, bro. I didn't even mean it like that. Hey, look, we're taking it back. This is like a throwback episode for niggas. Let's turn these lights on, though. Let's turn these lights on so we can get a little vibe in here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if y'all couldn't tell, it's your boy Flex, but we got someone special in the whip. One of the OGs. We got Flipper. Big Flip in the whip. What's going on, brother?
Not much. I got a new jacket.
Hell yeah, looking fresh. Looking fresh, man. I told you growing out the goatee and shit. You growing out, trying to grow the beard out and shit. That's what's up. You looking good, brother.
I look like my daddy.
Yeah, low key though. Low key though. You got a little more beard to grow in, but you know, other than that, yo, you really,
I'm working on some cool shit, shit. Just trying to work through a couple more years of that. Get a little cheesy. Yeah. Get a little.
How are you feeling?
I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving. We're moving right now. So, like, actually moving from house to house.
Yeah, you was telling me.
So it's like, it's just weird. Like,
how does that feel?
Unsettled, but not like in a bad way. Just like, I've been in one house my whole life. Now I'm moving to a different house. So. Mm-hmm. I got a cat. Gotta worry about my cat.
Yeah. Like shout out P.
Cat in my room right now. We can't work on the room till the cat out of there. But I gotta really hold it down. I gotta be like, hey, don't fuck with my cat, dog.
Yeah.
Got a sign on the door and everything.
So you guys move? You guys hire people? Because I know a lot of people be hiring people now.
You know who we hired?
I don't.
They doing good.
They doing good work.
They doing good work.
I feel you, bro. I know who you talking about now.
Nah, but yeah, they've been working like all week. Painting, shit like that. So everything been cool.
That's good, man. Let me just do a quick, real quick. Hey, man, you know, this is In the Whip, man. Today we talking about something crazy, man. We talking about whether people actually hate evil or whether they only hate what makes them feel uncomfortable. Everybody says they want the truth until the truth makes them question themselves. How do you feel about that, man?
I think there's a lot of evil in this world that people don't know they're really behind. And so when I first saw that question, it's difficult to like define evil because it's like it's good and evil is two sides, more than two sides to every story. But there's things like Jordan, they were talking about how much money, I think it might have came up on the podcast, like, or if it didn't, the money that he's being, like his money is getting controlled by someone who's doing investments for him and everything. And like, they're investing in some evil shit. Like, can't remember what it was specifically, but
I don't remember what it is. I think I do some with the juice people. Let's call it that. I think it's the juice people, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Juice.
Juice.
You don't get it?
No.
Okay. Well, the juice people.
Okay. What? Yep. Yeah. Funding some evil shit. Yeah. But it's like, if he was gonna watch his own money, like that's what makes him money.
See, you know what's crazy? That's pretty much what we're getting into today. And my question is really, you said you can't define good and evil. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but you don't think you can define good and evil?
Nah, there's perspectives to everything. Like history can't define good and evil, but like your history can define what you see as good and evil.
So I guess the question is more of like, let's just say somebody. We can't all say that's bad, no matter what the context is.
For sure, no.
No?
No.
Why not?
I mean, that's like, what do you mean bad? Like, if somebody who was about to somebody else.
Yeah.
Then is this a chain of like who was in the right, who was in the wrong? Like,
right, wrong. I still think that the act of somebody is wrong. No matter the perspective or what caused that reaction to happen or the action to happen. And I'm not saying, I feel like that's such a...
No, because that's exactly
such a high end, you can't do anything, you know what I'm saying?
That's
but like
exactly what you just... But the question was, do they not want to see evil, even if it makes them feel uncomfortable, like just to admit that they're doing something evil?
Yeah.
I'm trying to justify, like, there's situations where it may come to that, and I wouldn't want to be evil, but realistically, you're in the wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
But is there something that's like extremely terrible enough for me to be like, actually, he had to go. This guy was wild.
Yeah. Well, we can point to the files that they've been releasing recently. The stuff that they've been doing.
Like, you know what's crazy?
They haven't sent.
Don't. They are.
Donald was heaven sent.
He is. Even Epstein is heaven sent.
Yeah.
But I ain't seen nothing about what was happening in those files in the Bible.
Well, if I'm gonna be a little, child sacrifice has been going on since.
Hey.
That's in the Bible.
Hey, educate me.
You know what?
No.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure the person that the deity that they were sacrificing to in the Epstein files is the same one that's in the Bible.
As in the big one.
Not that guy. They were doing it to someone else.
Oh,
the other big guy. Well, I don't want to call him a big guy. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Hey. Classic battle. Good.
Yeah, but I guess but when is it when does it come to a point where it's like this is completely unacceptable versus when it's, because like you were saying originally, you were like there's good, there's a fine, not even a fine, there's
what I said.
Some people don't think. Hold on, a lot of people don't think there is any good and evil. It just is, and I don't agree with that. I feel like that takes away.
Whoa, you don't agree with that? It just, or are you just saying you don't agree with it just is? Because you're it just is type guy. That's
whoa. What you mean?
That we didn't had a whole conversation about it just is.
When
we were talking about whether he lied, whether Job lied, and you were like, it's just a comment.
No, that's not what I said, bro. I said no.
Okay.
Let me go back.
Do you want to give them perspective on that conversation?
If you want to, go ahead.
So I'm not the person to be talking about the Bible with. Let's start there. I'm not a pastor. Yeah. What I say, there's no warning for that one at the beginning of the show. So I'm not a pastor, but I do have a slight knowledge of just one story that Job was. See, I don't even got.
Job was basically one of God's best warriors.
See, it's not Job I was talking about. I was talking about Abraham.
Oh, we were just talking about Abraham. Okay. Well, yeah, Abraham.
Abraham had to sacrifice his son. Mm-hmm. Is the base of it. He was told by big God, gotta sacrifice him. Nothing else you could do. He's pleading, like, please, not my son. Like, you gave my son. Like, you can't do this to me, dog. He's like, I need him. Like, you gotta show me that you're willing to give him that. So he goes to the mountain, goes to the hill. And he brings two people with him, which I think is the son's older brother.
No, two witnesses. Just two witnesses.
Brings two witnesses with him. And he tells the witnesses, we will be back.
We will be back. Talking about Abraham and his son.
He said, we will be back. I can't remember what the next sentence was, but it was something about the sacrifice will be done and we will be back.
God will provide the sacrifice and we will be back.
So, he planned on murdering his son at the top of that hill. But then God said, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I just need to see that you would do that. So then,
we don't know that. We don't know that he needs to just see it, that you would do it. We're going in there thinking he about to lose it. He went up that hill, his son.
Planned on sacrificing his son. And he came back down the hill with his son because he was not forced to sacrifice his son. Mm-hmm. The question that was asked to me was he lying when he said we will come back?
Was he lying to the witnesses?
At the beginning of the hill, was he lying? And that conversation that we had led to a point where it was like, it was just a comment. Now, there was two sides to it's just a comment. It was like, it's a truth and a lie because it didn't happen yet. So, essentially, he can't be lying when he first says the comment. He can't be telling the truth when he first said the comment. There's also that... So that's the sense that it's neither, but it also could be both. Like, both outcomes are still possible. Mm-hmm. So when you talk about good and evil, well, say what you gotta say. 'Cause
about what?
you're smiling real hard. Right?
No, I was saying it was like that's like Schrodinger's cat for people who
talking about this fucking.
Who people know what Schrodinger's cat is something is both outcomes until it's observed. It is both good and bad. It is both so Schrodinger's cat. It was a hypothesis, or there's a cat. You have a cat and a cat. There's a box, and in the box there's a cat and a bomb, right? And the question is the cat dead or alive? And they're basically saying it's both until you observe it. You look inside the box and you see that the cat is either dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I was saying. I just wanted to throw out Schrodinger's cat.
What I'm saying is, it seems like from the conversation we had about whether something is a truth or a lie, because a lot of people we had a conversation with were like, it's either a truth or a lie. Like, the outcome happened, which made it seem like he was telling the truth, but really he didn't expect that outcome, which made it seem like it was a lie.
That's what I'm saying.
But, and we started bringing faith into it, and it was a little different. Then we started bringing quantum physics and how techniques and time.
We really went crazy on that.
It was a different conversation, but what I'm saying is, it seems like stuff can be just is to you. Like, the world can move on as just things that happen in the world, like with no malintent. You can do something that someone considers evil without having malintent, which would make it a perspective thing.
So this is, okay, that's what your conclusion was. My conclusion was that he was lying, but if he's not, it's because God made it so that he wasn't lying.
Correct. That was your conclusion.
It basically is a lie because he's going in there thinking that he's going to murder his kid. He's hoping that God provides another sacrifice, but he's going in there. God said, "You're sacrificing your son. This is it."
He believes.
Yes.
He doesn't have to sacrifice his son.
Yes, whatever. He's hoping. No, he's hoping.
He believes. You said God will provide the sacrifice.
He is believing. He's believing, but at that point when he's talking to the witnesses, it is a lie because he is uncertain that God was going to provide a sacrifice.
Uncertainty doesn't make it a lie.
Yes, it does. If you don't know, then and you make a statement.
If you don't know, but you hope, it's not a lie.
That's still a lie.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna have $5 million, and I'm gonna have $5 million next year.
What if you do?
But what about if you don't?
Then you did.
But you don't have $5 million.
It is what it is. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know what the outcome is going to be, so he's lying. But like I was saying, because at first he's thinking God said sacrifice my son. This is it. But God provided another sacrifice, which allowed for him to not lie to those people after that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So all that, it was a sidebar, but that was to say that the perspective of good and evil is to be like, stuff can be just is. Like, and you said you don't believe that stuff can't just be. So, I mean, if you take it back to like the beginning of the time, like, good and evil has deep roots. Because like, let's just say like right now, compared to 200 years ago, the black and white race have peace. It is not peace, but comparatively, it is peace. So, would we be one side? Like, before, were they good? What was good and evil back then?
So you're saying it's subjective / perspective?
Yeah, I mean, maybe like some people realize that one side was good and some people realize that one side was evil back then, but they realize that now. In the moment, they're like,
yeah, exactly.
That's me.
Exactly.
They're like, y'all wildin'.
Exactly.
So it's like, I'm not saying
So who's wrong?
Why does someone have to be wrong? Like, it just is. They were wrong.
That's what I'm saying. We know.
But
that is wrong. We don't want to, like,
people been doing that for all of time. So like, have we been wrong for all the time? Like, it's not like I'm not sitting here because that happened. Like, they built this country on that. Were they wrong for building the country?
I see what you're saying now.
Like, now let's not start this. Like,
yeah.
But the world has to progress in some way, shape, or form. There are people who will make sure that the world progresses in one thing. There are people who will make sure the world progresses, and it can be
go ahead.
Evil or not. Like, there's some people who do not care about good and evil. They just care about progression. And I think it's hard to.
Do you agree with that? Just asking.
I don't know. Because I like cool stuff. I like cool things. And there's some evil people making cool things right now. Like, what's the name? Zuckerberg or one of those, let me not name drop anybody. But one of the big CEOs just put like billions of dollars into like end of the world shelter in Hawaii. Billions of dollars could have done a lot of good stuff.
Who did this? Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the first name I said was.
Who is it? Elon?
No, the first name I said.
I didn't hear it.
You gotta bleep all these names out. Liquid, this was trying to get us took out.
All right.
People don't see it.
Which one to me? I want to.
For real? I'm pretty sure he got some hot. It's one of the big CEOs spending a lot of money on an end of world shelter in Hawaii. A lot of stuff could have been done with that. Like billions of dollars. There are people who have the ability to change a lot.
So why do you think they're building these shelters? Because this is a big thing that it caught my attention. I'm pretty sure it's been going on for a while, but a lot of people started doing this during the pandemic. Yeah. Everybody, all those big people were spending, while everybody who could afford it were buying pools and building their fucking patios. These niggas was fucking investing in bomb shelters and survival shelters. What is up with that? They know something we don't?
Yes, don't ask that. They for sure know something we don't. But it's like, is it as prevalent as they're making it seem? Like, is it something coming up and that's why he's making the shelter? Or did he just come into some bread and he was like, you know what, I've been wanting to make this shelter in Hawaii just in case. But there's so much going on.
Is this invite only shelter?
Bro. It's a meta shelter. You know, we see it from the little headband jump. But no, but the same person who's doing that is the same person who's getting my groceries delivered the same day in 2 hours. The same person who got me with video games that I can be inside of like all day, all night, and have a whole new. I like cool stuff. He's evil.
Yeah.
He might be evil. He might be, but that's like good and evil. Like he's doing things.
I guess that comes to my point. Is it evil or is it not evil? Because he's doing good. We see the good, but we don't really like you know what I'm. Basically it's.
That's what I'm saying though. Good is relative. Like good is.
That's
relative.
what I'm saying. It comes. The point of the whole episode is you don't hate evil. You hate ugly. When something's presented in not like ugly like physically, but like if something's bad, you put bad and good. You put like. I don't want to spend it. Let's play the first video. I'll play the first video. Let's play the first video.
Sure.
Oh, man. I don't got the links aren't working. Hold on.
God don't like ugly.
Huh?
God don't like ugly.
God don't like ugly?
Nah, I'm just
I got the links right here. Wish they were in the script, but it's cool. We'll edit it.
You wanna know what the word of today was?
Well, sure.
I forgot. Chill. Hold up. It'll come back to me. It was a good one today. Dang. And Victoria punched me in my face if she knew I forgot it.
I got it. Let's play this video.
If you kill a cockroach, you're a hero. If you kill a butterfly, you're evil. Morality.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, but that... Yeah.
Yeah?
All intents and purposes, I see what he's saying.
Yeah? All right.
He has aesthetic criteria, and this is where the great human theater begins. We don't judge things by their true value. We judge them by how they look, by how they feel to us. What is beautiful is sanctified, what is ugly is condemned. The butterfly is celebrated because it flies gracefully, because it pleases us. The cockroach is despised because it repulses us. So morality doesn't come from justice, it comes from taste. Humans haven't learned to love what is true, only what is pleasing to the eye. We call good whatever gives us pleasure, and evil whatever makes us uncomfortable. Ethics is often just a reflection of our preferences, our fears, and our insecurities. So be careful when you talk about good and evil. Before you judge, pause. Ask yourself, am I judging the essence or just the appearance?
He's spitting.
He's spitting?
He's spitting.
What is that? What you mean?
He's spitting. Now, people hate when people do things that have to be done. And we'll leave that there.
Does it have to be done though? That's what I'm saying. Says who?
Says who?
Says them.
Says progress.
What is up with this progress? Why do we have to progress? Why can't we enjoy?
Why can't we just stay
and enjoy?
We could. That'll probably keep the world around a lot longer.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I feel like a lot
capitalism, though.
I feel like a lot of the suffering is because we keep trying to progress.
Okay. Let's say
I could be wrong.
Let's say the In the Whip blows up.
Which it will, but go ahead, continue.
Your first 10 bands. What you doing with it?
Investing in the Whip. I know you're not the only person to ask that, and I get the same answer. And they looked at me. They looked at me crazy.
Hey, bro.
Would you want to say I'm gonna buy some chains and some fucking grills?
No, I don't want you to say. I just wanted to say what you were gonna do.
I like chains.
Is that good?
What?
Reinvesting in the Whip. You just got 10 bands.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Help some children who can't eat.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
And I'm not trying to be like that, but it's like if in the pure essence of good.
Mm-hmm.
No one is purely good.
But why isn't reinvesting in the Whip good?
At what point are you going to start buying these meals for kids who need them?
Okay, I have a whole plan to address all of that. I don't want to say it right now. But
No.
Yeah, I have a whole plan to address all of that. But it has to come from me investing in the Whip. So maybe you're right. Maybe them progressing is gonna lead to some greater good. Yeah, do you believe that? Do you believe that's what they're trying to do?
I don't know. I mean, maybe once you blow up off in the Whip, do you start talking about stuff that needs to be talked about, or do you talk about?
You don't think we talk about what needs to be talked about now? We talking about some deep shit.
I think we talk about. There's stuff that like needed to be talked about, and usually stuff that needs to be talked about is kind of in the moment. Like, let's just say George Floyd, like the BLM movement, for example. There's people who wouldn't talk about that because it will get their show. You lose ratings from if you have certain funding and stuff like that. Would you risk your funding? Would you risk the show to say what needs to be said?
This is a smart kid right here, because we touching on all that in one of our next clips.
Hey,
let's finish this one.
I'm a communications major now. I'm not, but I've been in the communications history. I love that.
I feel you. It's good shit. That's good stuff.
Because the world will always applaud what shines, even if it's empty, and it will crush what is real, simply because it doesn't look appealing. Be suspicious of morality dressed as purity, because it often hides something underneath. It takes real courage to see value where everyone else sees ugliness. And real truth begins the moment you break away from the crowd and finally start seeing with your own eyes.
How you feel about that?
I think that the world has a general herd mentality, and that stuff like that, actually judging situations for what they are, is at a premium. So I like that whole video, but it's like one of those things that you can say, and it's hard to like act on, but it's true. Like, you kill a spider, you done saved everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to take that. Don't nobody care about that spider life. But that's why I was saying, like, that gets into like, you kill a butterfly, you're an evil person. Yeah, you are, because butterflies symbolize happiness and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that being able to see stuff for what it is just hard, because I don't know why.
You say you don't know why?
Because if you see somebody who you know does evil in your eyes and holds perspectives and like morals that you know you're like, that's wrong, and they do something right, it's hard to like say they're right.
Is it?
Yeah, because then it's like, is there truth behind the rest of their stuff? Or it's hard to separate one action from like a person. Like,
why is it hard for us to separate it?
Because like once you do an action, like they say, actions speak louder than words. But so actions kind of define people. So if it's hard for you to be like, oh, that was actually like a good move by someone who I actually hate, because then now that means that there's similarities between me and them.
Mm.
And I like you said, I don't think people like seeing themselves as ugly.
Mm-mm.
So it's tough.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna say something. For me, I like what he was talking about, but for me, it touches more on. Let me start with this. I like what you said, that people don't like to see themselves as ugly or see something else as ugly, and the reason why I think that is that it makes people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a harsh reality to say that, hey, this thing that I like or this thing that I don't like is bad or it's good, or being able to be objective about something is kind of difficult, especially when there's an emotion or a perspective or some type of subjectivity that's attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's a part of the human condition or not, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just it's difficult for people to like, because like let me say one thing. Like Lil Russell, we got on him a couple weeks ago for you haven't said, you know what I'm saying? But he's right. If I'm being
you're following what you believe, that is correct.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
It is hard, bro.
And you want to laugh at him when he says
yeah, and like those people have done evil things, but we can't. Who are we to judge and be like, hey, who are these people? But they done some really bad things.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean, who are we?
That's what I'm saying. Quell would get on me right now if he was here.
Why?
He would say,
like,
I don't have to. Yeah, he said, I don't give a fuck who sent them niggas. Them niggas are evil.
Oh, that's just such a tough position.
Yeah.
That's a tough position for faith. Mm-hmm. That's a tough position for faith because you're supposed to, like, everybody has their own stuff. You're forgiven, you're forgiven, and you're forgiven again. Like, even if you don't believe, you're forgiven. So it's like, dang, is he, why don't I just start wilding out if that's the case? And it's because you're not supposed to, because you know better.
You just went right to my next point. I always ask Quell, right? He believes the world is so evil. Quell, I hope you watch this part of the clip. He believes the world is so evil, it's so fucked up, and all that matters is you. And I say, all right, why don't you do it? You haven't done it yet.
Why don't you eat babies?
Well, not eat babies, but just be a fucked up person and give a fuck about morality and give a fuck about any type of good. He didn't have an answer. You know why? Because there is an innate morality and good that people understand and know.
Okay. And how do you think that develops then? Because
I think it's innate. Why does it have to develop?
If it is innate, you think they're actively being evil.
What do you mean?
So everybody's heaven sent. If you have an innate thing, it's natural. It's not like everybody starts at point A.
I feel as though I think we all have free will and we can decide what to do and what not to do.
Okay, but in terms of the innate good, we all have free will. So you're saying they're intentionally being evil. Because you can say that. I'm fine with saying that.
Intentionally being evil, I think they might be. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think they might be.
Because they're not putting it out to the public. So they know they don't want it to be seen.
But that's what I'm saying.
They know they don't want it to be seen.
Like, oh yeah, this is cool, bro. Like, you come join. Look at what we doing. We gonna put this on TV. No, they don't do that. They do it behind closed doors on a small island that only a select people can come to. Why? Because they know that niggas not supposed to be doing that.
But what if that's the cabal that keeps the world running? What if they're the only reason?
Shut it down.
What if they're the only
Shut
reason
it down. No.
Anything is running in this whole world, and they're like,
shut it
couple
down.
babies, the rest of the world, like y'all are.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've had that thought too. That maybe they the ones that are actually right and we're all wrong.
Why y'all? We got 8 billion people. Why y'all having more kids?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nah.
I want to put this also too. I think they're lying about how many people are in the world. I might be in conspiracy theories. I think they're lying.
You think it's more or less?
Less, way less. I think they're lying a lot. Either they're lying or something's going on spiritually that shouldn't be going on. Because up until about, people are gonna be like, all right, let me explain it. Up until the 1400s, there's been a consistent amount of people that have been in a consensus for who's on Earth. So only a couple million or something. But then after the 1400s, for some reason, numbers just started to skyrocket. And I know people are going to be like, oh, we got healthier, we got this, and people are lasting longer. I think that's a lot. I think we're dying earlier than we're supposed to. If you go based on the Bible, and then you also look at the health standards that we have today, we're eating food that we're not supposed to be eating. And this has been happening like for a long time. You're telling me
they talk about people in the Bible living for hundreds of years.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not even trying to make this whole Bible episode, but just like we're talking about Bible, and then let's think back to old ancient civilizations. You telling me them niggas wasn't eating good, eating healthy, praying and doing like not even eating water, healthy food from the earth, and living a long, prosperous life? What? We're gonna just accept that they were dying at 20? Because they were so underdeveloped? Like, bro, can we really think about this for some reason? But for some reason, the 1400s, oh man, now everybody's living a long time. And now niggas we're the 8 billion people on the fucking planet.
You think it's less?
I think they're either lying or, like I said, there's something spiritual going on that's giving more people to be on this planet. I don't want to get into that. That's not this for a topic for a different episode, but I do think they're lying about that. This was a tangent. It's not even about.
I like that.
But there's something to think about.
Free thought, you know?
Yeah.
Free will, free thought. You can think whatever you want.
Yeah.
Not to even be like, no.
Damn. I mean, all right, you can go ahead, man.
No, but like legitimately, you can't.
Yeah.
Like niggas don't be thinking no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I enjoy talking to you. You think. You think
I think I'm
You think outside the whip sometimes, you know?
Yeah, think outside the whip. I think I'm thinking. So let's get back to, you know, let's just say let's get back to the people we were talking about before. These people who are doing these, I don't want to say horrific, these bad things that we call them. Bad things,
is there a difference between bad and evil? Like when we go through this show, just for the point of this show, the definition of evil,
I think good and evil is on a spectrum.
Can I look up a definition of evil?
Sure. But I'm gonna give you my what I think it is. I think good and evil is on a spectrum, right? And the more bad you do, you're getting even more bad you do, the more you become in that evil category. Mm-hmm. And the more you good, we need to find another word for good. But the more you do good, the more you become in that good.
Morally category. Wrong or bad.
Yeah,
immoral, wicked.
Yeah, I think if people knew the definitions of words more, I think we would all agree a lot more.
Morally wrong.
Yes.
Is evil.
And then someone said, well, what's morals? It's like, come on, bro.
That's what I was going to ask. What the fuck is wrong with me?
No, I'm saying like...
I just like when we go into conversation defining basis.
I agree. You think we should start doing that in the whip?
Put some definitions on the out of me.
We go and just throw them up there and shit like that, wherever the fucking camera
Don't do that, because then I'll just be wrong the whole episode when I don't follow the
No, but I think that helps the argument and shit like that.
Morally wrong.
More words. But yeah, I think that good and evil are on a spectrum, and the more bad you do, the more you start to become in that evil thing, whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. You're doing these bad, you're choosing, like when I say unconscious, I'm talking about you, huh?
Oh,
go ahead. No, I'm done.
It was just thinking about evil versus like what is evil. You remember when KD left OKC?
That's evil.
That was evil?
That's evil, dog.
It wasn't evil for him. That was good basketball for him.
Dog.
Good deal, got some ships. I was an OKC fan. I was like, that's the most evil nigga on the planet.
I know.
He up there with all them heavens, like he's not heavens. But no, you go and look at he talking like you the real MVP, mom. Like you like, nah, he's good. And for him to do something that was that evil, you like, nah, he can't be good no more. So everybody turn on KD. KD a heel now. All he did was go to a better team and get some ships.
Well, who does that? That's some bitch shit, though. Like, that's bitch shit.
Hey, his resume looks amazing.
I mean, if you're just looking at it, if you're just looking at it from on paper and the numbers stands for it, yes, it looks amazing. But if you know the context behind it, that's bitch. But I'm gonna be honest, most people don't give a fuck about context, so it's not bitch. Like a couple years ago,
is James Harden evil? He left the Clippers. He didn't travel.
He traveled. And you know, that's my guy. That's my.
What is that? OKC to
the good guy,
Rockets to
Big 13.
Clippers? Was it somewhere else? I feel like I'm missing
Nets.
Somewhere. Nets.
So where is he at now? He's rock.
Now he's Cleveland.
That's what. Yeah.
Cleveland hooping.
Yeah, Cleveland.
But it's like, and he said some shit like he was like, y'all got this idea about loyalty, and it's overrated. Like, I'm not a bad guy because I'm not
loyalty's
loyal.
Overrated now.
It's a business, bro, and that's people be treating it like a business.
So what about people like Dame, Giannis, people who stay there their whole careers?
Giannis
is
a win. That's a good one. Dame, you see, he with the Bucks now. He went back. He went back to the Blazers?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's back on the Blazers. I'm pretty sure he's back on the Blazers.
He got some.
Can you check me real quick? Can you check me real quick on that?
He got some 3-point contest. Like, you think Dame gonna be remembered throughout history?
Yes, and isn't he top 100 player or the
Top
NBA
70?
75? Yeah, something.
Probably.
Like that. That's what I'm saying.
But there were some folks who weren't top 70 who are definitely remembered.
All right. Now we're arguing.
No, like, I can look up a list of people who didn't make the top 70, and you're gonna be like, they're not the top 70 basketball players in history. But Dame is.
I agree.
For Dame time, Dame has one of the biggest moments in basketball that low key is gonna be forgotten about in like another 10 years.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, I low key forgot about it and it was on my team.
Shout out PG, man. Yeah, we the new camera, we're still working on the bugs and shit.
That shit, I thought your car was cooked.
No, I don't know what it is.
Oh, where's Dame at?
Yeah, just where he's at, and then.
Yo said he back.
So while you're doing that, let's get on to this next topic. I guess the thing that he's on Cleveland, right? I mean, Portland, yeah. So told you so. But basically, what I'm saying is, those people who are doing these bad things, these things that we consider bad, evil, immoral, whatever, right? Immoral. Let's go with immoral. They get rewarded for these things. Like you said, KD, he left. Went on to, the Warriors, and guess what? He won 2 rings, right?
Yeah.
Solidified himself as one of the greats. I think he could have did without it, but he solidified himself as one of these greats. But people looked at him as a bad person. Yeah. But people get rewarded for these things. Person. So are they wrong for doing these things to get rewarded? Should they not do it to please themselves?
Bro, capitalism's a crazy game.
Yeah.
And bad basketball one isn't even capitalism, but like, if you are getting rewarded for something that's immoral, what I'm just supposed to sit here and be doing good?
Are you?
Yeah, you are actually.
But people don't. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So let's go with another one. We got let's take it away from TikTok. The NBA. I'm about to say, like, what you got these people online. You got young creators who are doing fucked up thing, going and fucking with people, doing these bad things to try and gain money or fame, notoriety, whatever. Having no shame, pretty much. And they're getting rewarded for it. Shameless things, and they're getting rewarded for it.
Shameless. Yo.
How are we supposed to look at them? They just want...
Heroes.
Are they? No, they did. I don't know.
They're using their free will, dog.
Yeah. Just because you have free... You're supposed to just use it like...
Yes, bro. You're supposed to use your free will.
You know what's crazy? I actually think that's the paradox of life. I think we were given free will, but we're not supposed to use it. Like, don't you know that thing? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you're supposed to.
That's... dang, I wish I remembered the word for it.
Paradox?
No, that's basically grooming. You've been groomed to believe that.
What?
That you're not supposed to use your free will.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just because you can do something doesn't mean you're supposed to do it. Just because I can fuck this bitch, I'm not supposed to. Sometimes I'm not supposed to. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. You think I'm groomed just because I'm like choose not to do something or I'm not supposed to do something?
I think that not supposed to is like, what do you mean not supposed to?
I don't think you... I think that's the paradox of this world. Just because you can do something, just because I can push you, I can punch you right now in this whip. That doesn't mean I'm supposed to. That means I'm supposed to.
But it's not like there are consequences and repercussions to your actions.
But even if there's no consequences, I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing because it could hurt somebody. Let's take away the consequences. That could hurt you.
And you'll get punched back. Like, there's consequences.
I say take out the consequences.
But that's... You're only
thinking about the consequences.
I think that's checks and balances to life. Like, you don't do things because of how they will look upon you.
Look?
Yes.
Look?
What
does that mean? Look.
What?
Like how
for
you
what reason?
Viewed?
You say you're supposed to fuck this. You can fuck this bitch, but you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Because this might not be the good thing for you to do.
What makes it good?
Like, maybe, like, you're not in a position to, this is going to be, like, a long-term thing or something like that. Maybe she's unsure to, like, fully go through with it. Maybe she wants to do it just because she has, like, a ex she's trying to get over. You know what I'm saying? It's not even anything true or real about it or anything.
That's a fair point.
just because you can doesn't mean you should. And I feel like that's the paradox or the irony of life. The free will. I don't think we're just supposed to be doing stuff willy-nilly.
And I think that's why we shout out these people who just do things that you think about but you never do, and then they take that embarrassment. And more people need to be embarrassed. People hate being embarrassed.
Yeah,
people hate being embarrassed. And they'll go out and they'll be like, "Fuck the embarrassment."
So you think you are supposed to use your free will to the fullest extent?
No. I think that you have your morals, but there's things that, regardless of your morality, people don't do just because it's embarrassing.
That is true.
I think that you are supposed to use your free will, and I think that between the energy it takes to use your free will and how you will be looked by using your free will, it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot that goes into you could just be a sheep. Actually, you could just be a sheep and do what you want. And what you want, you could do what you want inside the thing.
So you're saying more people would do bad things or fucked up things if people didn't look at them like they were crazy?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. But no. Yeah.
I disagree, bro.
Yes.
I disagree, bro.
Yes.
I guess
let's
go ahead. I live in fairy tale land.
Do you think?
Damn. Go ahead.
Do you think
Keep going.
More or less people would steal
your light on.
from any store
if they wouldn't get caught?
If there was no repercussion for getting, like, if they were like, you can catch me, but you get to keep the food and you get to keep. And
I do think more people would steal, but I don't think it would be significantly more.
Give it a month for them niggas who stealing to start posting on TikTok, Instagram, the seafood boils. Everybody gonna be stealing.
I don't think so, bro.
Because why would you pay at that point?
What you mean?
If somebody's getting this food for free with no repercussions,
and
I don't work my $20 per hour job.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. You know this. I've been on a fast, right?
Correct.
I didn't eat. Only been drinking water. So straight water fast for 7 days. You know, I got hungry, but never once I was like, let me go steal some food to eat. Let me go do something bad to eat. I'm gonna even take it back. I know I'm going to extremes. Never once, I'm not even gonna say never once. I thought about breaking the fast before the 7 days, but guess what happened? I chose not to. So yeah, you have these ideas that pop into your head, but you can still choose to listen to them or not. I think me being on this fast put a lot of stuff in perspective.
Now, hold on.
Go ahead.
Let's say, maybe, I don't know your answer.
Go ahead.
Let's say we all had to fight.
Why are we fighting?
Why are we fighting?
What are we fighting for?
This is my hypothetical situation.
All right, go ahead.
Not a male fight, but like, you gotta fight.
All right.
You gotta fight in a week. And you didn't have to fast, but you wanted to. And your opponent is eating good.
So we're talking about I'm about to be in a fight, like in the ring with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you saying?
And you can prepare however you want.
Okay. So what are you saying?
If you were seeing your opponent work out and do all this shit and getting ready for a fight,
that's my choice.
You're just not going to get ready for a fight?
No, I can. That's my choice. I don't understand your question, or what are you trying to get at?
It was a loss. I got lost as I was making.
So here we go. I'll put it in perspective. If I'm on a fast, after being on this fast, if there's two people, if I'm hungry and another kid's hungry and we're both starving, I'll probably get my food to the kid. I wouldn't be like, oh shit, I'm dying, I need to eat this. I would give it to the kid. I would probably give it to the other man or the other woman after being on this fast.
Type shit.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a choice. Depends on what you value. Why are you quiet now?
Because I forgot the first comment.
What? About what?
Yeah, we started talking. I don't want to do the Jedi mind trick shit. Where did this start from?
Where did it start, one?
Yes.
You know what, dummy? I have no idea, dummy. I have actually no idea. Hold on, let me pause real quick.
I think that if people saw a whole bunch of people doing evil shit, they would end up doing some evil shit.
Sound like you want to do evil shit, but you're choosing not to because of the repercussions or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect that, big bro.
Pero.
I respect that.
In general, I carry myself to be a respectful and intelligent young man.
Yeah.
Free will. I see other people use their free will and not be nervous about it.
You envy that?
A bit.
Why? Why don't you just do it?
Because I don't need to.
What?
Like, it'd just be like I don't need to. Like, I don't think that for TikTok and shit, like doing the shameless shit, I don't think I need to do that to get big.
So why do you have envy then?
Because they would. Because they got that hustle. they got that dog in them.
Yeah.
They got that dog in them for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, I believe I do, but I wouldn't do what they doing.
So do you have that dog in you?
Find out. Like, we gonna see. Is it a lie if I say I do?
Until you do it, it is.
Fuck no. It's true. It's true.
Is it? You ain't do it
right now.
No, it's not. If you ain't do
right
it.
Now.
If we didn't observe it.
Hey, bro.
Show us your
tree ain't fault. Yo, don't say tree.
That's the same thing, though. That's literally if did a bear shit in the wood if you ain't smell it or something like that?
Hey, yo. Bears be shitting for sure. Confirm bears shit. You heard it here first.
Did the tree really fall in the woods if you didn't see it fall?
I guarantee it did.
Says who? Why couldn't it have been there? Why couldn't someone come and place it?
And place a tree. See, that's the dumb shit you've been groomed to believe. What if somebody grew a tree and picked it up and placed it down? Hey, they could have.
You love using this grooming word.
I think that the world is groomed.
Maybe.
But I think that grooming is not a bad word. Grooming has bad connections.
Yeah, I agree.
You groom a dog, you just made the dog look better. Like, it's not like grooming has not always been a terrible word until these kids recently been getting touched. Like, grooming has not always been a bad word.
Yeah.
Grooming has been done throughout history too. It's like not even frowned upon. Like,
yeah,
girls were having kids at like 15,
14,
like what?
14.
And that was how that was correct.
Yeah.
Not saying that's the best.
I know what you're saying. I know. We're not here.
When I say groom, I just mean being brought up in a way that's like you are trying to be put into a system. Like, college athletes are groomed to play good ball at certain places. Like,
I got you, brother. I got you. You're trying to save yourself now.
No, I'm not.
I'm playing. Let's play.
I gotta stop talking.
Yeah, let's watch this video, bro. The Pleasures of Ignobility. Good word right there.
So clavicular is highly rewarded for his debasement.
You know who clavicular is?
Clav?
Yeah, Clav.
Oh, I know.
All right, so if y'all don't know, we talked about him a couple times, but if you guys don't know, he's a streamer that's been growing popularity for his. It's not really red. It looks maxing content.
Yeah.
Looks maxing. You know, beating your face with a rock and fucking so you be hot. And the only thing that matters is looks for real. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree?
Do I disagree with him as like a movement, like
everything,
or like Clav?
Anything I just said.
I don't really know Clav like that. I seen him. And I was like, oh, and now, like, he got brought up in my class, and all they were talking about was, this takes testosterone to look good. And then it's like, oh, well, you do this and
you take testosterone to look good?
Yeah, like
maybe if you're super pretty, testosterone makes you look manly, which too manly, a lot of women don't like.
But I think that's Clav's whole thing.
What?
Well, he's not on tests?
You know, he probably is, on a little bit.
But so
he's on a bunch of drugs.
He's brought up in a bad light in my class. Let me just say that.
Well, obviously, I understand.
So I
understand why. That's what I'm saying. I don't
hate looks maxing. Like, looking good ain't a problem.
That's
like,
not a bad
people
thing.
come out and they say they came out with the chiseled jawline, shit like that, skin clear. Like, when has that been bad?
That's what I'm saying.
I think ODing might be a little much, but like if you do what you want, looks maxing though, it's just people. We just be making words for like random stuff now, like trolling then turned into what? Rage baiting and looks maxing. I don't know. It's corny. The titles are starting to get a little corny, but making yourself look good has never been a bad thing to me.
Yeah. All right.
He reportedly makes over $25,000 a day and sleeps with a seemingly endless number of beautiful women. To paraphrase Upton Sinclair's kind of immortal principle that it's difficult to make a man noble when his success depends on his ignobility. But Clavicular, like Andrew Tate, would readily admit all of this. They're not stupid. They simply would rather be ignoble winners than virtuous losers. They don't want to be played like a fool by this civilization in decline. They look around and see the promise of meritocracy thoroughly broken. Working hard no longer buys you a simple and dignified life. Everywhere they look, they see decent, conscientious people who are one paycheck away from ruin or one medical bill away from collapse. If that's what honest work gets you, they think, then no thanks. Another point, even more importantly, I think, is just how much the old moral order as well in the West has broken down. The kind of society that rewards other values besides money is disappearing. So young people are told to be noble while watching frauds prosper. And
why'd you look like that? Sorry, it just caught my attention.
It was just thinking about noble losers versus and virtuous winners. It's just like things like that. Like following the rules doesn't always get you a win, and then you see people not following the rules and winning. It's like that's just kind of what we were talking about before. But it's just weird to think about. Like, why are the rules in place then if people don't got to follow them? That was it.
And greed dominate. Under such conditions, it's not hard to see why many believe that honest work is for losers and virtues for those who can afford it. My point in saying all of this isn't to wag my finger at Clavicular. I'm saying this with feelings of great sorrow at the conditions that create and reward Clavicular. What kind of society leaves so many young men with so little to aspire to, so little to believe in, with so little hope of attaining genuine pride, that they turn to a discount Patrick Bateman for motivation and guidance? Well, so Clavicular...
You think he hating? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the end of that part.
That was hating.
So how do you feel about everything up until that point, or even the hating part that you?
Nah, I think it's true, but I think that it's a world that's a world. It's a country that's ran by capitalism, and in a sense, it's like looks always sell. So it may not even be like just society as a whole pushing clavicular or pushing looks maxing, but society's bread starts getting put towards things of that nature. Like looks always sell. That's been since like 1700s. There have been ads for like fake teeth, but it's may not be society in a sense. Like when you say society, it kind of makes it seem like every boy, girl is like, oh yeah, we're all behind looks maxing right now. But that might just be what's getting put in their face, and it's like that's hard to get out of that, to not be caught by that.
Yeah, keep going.
So how I feel about it, how I feel about looks, man, I think that you should look how you want to look. Work out if you want to work out. Do the skincare routines if you want to do your skincare routines. Like, look good. Like, taking care of your body is a privilege. But I don't think it should be the end all be all. Like, getting an app for it is a little OD, but if the app really helps, it's cool.
So sorry to cut you off. So what about more of the point of the
virtuous?
Yeah, the things that these people do and say that, you know, ultimately hurt others, but in their defense they gain something out of it, whether it's money, clout, and stuff like that.
All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey.
Is it?
Nah.
I mean, if that's what you want, is just publicity, then yeah. But if your publicity isn't, you know, based around something, then yeah. If your ultimate goal is just publicity, or if your ultimate goal is just money, then I guess you don't care of the way or the means that you receive that money, right? If that's your ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Right?
Only you know you, right? Only you know what you're going to do with the publicity you get. So he could be using this publicity of mashing a lot of women and looking all good and doing a whole bunch of fancy stuff. He could be using that publicity to just do more ignoble stuff. Like,
Well, what about like him getting on stream and saying mean things to other people?
I haven't seen that.
I'm just saying, like,
so streamers who get on stream and say mean things about
or
other
just
people.
do things, yeah.
I mean,
And
there's a bunch of this streamer women who have gotten publicity off being known to be a bop, and you don't really know them. But is it good that they're being like famous? They're getting publicity for that type of thing? That's them. Only you know you.
So as long as you're doing,
You're a character at that point.
yeah. I guess I'm trying to, wrap it together. It's just as long as
It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Like,
what do you mean it's not their fault? They're streaming. They turn the camera on.
okay, so it's their fault in the sense that what popped for them, they stuck with it.
Yeah.
But it's not their fault that that's what popped for them.
But they chose to. I think that's the whole point I've been getting at. They're choosing to. You don't have to keep going with it.
You don't have to, but which was the other option?
That's the whole point.
You fuck and I keep doing.
That's what I said.
Working some good shit. Nah, I feel you, and that's like a pride thing, I guess, or like a self-image, like self-respect thing. And I think that might be another like aspect of it. Like maybe it's not how I feel that the outside believes I look, but how you feel, how you look to yourself that keeps you from doing stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe you're not worried about outward judgment. Maybe some people are just like, I couldn't sit with myself like that. And that might be what stops people from, if they see somebody else doing evil because they got too much self-respect. But self-respect and pride are like, go hand in hand in a sense, but they be losing people a lot of bread.
So there's no rules for a day. There's a purge. You got someone that you.
I'm staying in the house.
Nah, there's no rules for a day.
I'm staying in the house.
I'm just saying.
Would I murder somebody? No.
Why not?
I don't have anybody that I want to murder. I don't have anybody whose life I want to end.
If there was somebody, would you do it?
No. If I had somebody who I was like, ooh, if there was no rules for a day, I'd murder you. Would I actually murder them on that day? No.
Why not? You have free will. You can do whatever you want.
Cool. So it's like, I definitely could get to him, and it definitely would be no repercussions.
That person's right there. They got their back turned, and you got the gun right there in your lap. All you gotta do is get out the whip.
It's hard. It's hard for me to imagine a situation like that because you know how much you'd have to do, and I probably would. Like, there's stuff that I can imagine someone doing to me or my family that would make me be like, oh, if I ever had the chance, I'd let you have it. But also, just knowing my family and what they've been through in the past couple of years, it's kind of like you have to forgive to some. You have to forgive. Like, you have to forgive. So, I wouldn't. I want to say I wouldn't.
I feel you.
I want to say I wouldn't. That's where that is. Like, I want to say I wouldn't.
I know. I feel you. I feel like I want to say I wouldn't. I feel like Quo said he would do it.
Quo would do it. Quo would do it if there was rules. If he just thought he wouldn't.
You know what's no? I think he would say he would do it. I don't think he would do it.
Don't say that to Quo.
He's gonna get mad. I always challenge him.
Yeah.
I always challenge him in the whip.
You don't think he would?
And I'm not saying he bitch or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I think he's a very. There's a lot of love in there that he tries to hide with his.
I wouldn't do it.
Ruefulness.
I wouldn't do it if I had to see him go out. If I could leave him somewhere and then like, I can't watch the life with his eyes and nothing. I'm not that cold, bro.
So can you tell when someone's a bad person? Can you tell when someone's just purely evil? Like
purely evil?
When you look in their eyes,
I can't.
You can't?
Nah, I'm a very optimistic person. It's left me in a lot of bad spots.
I feel you. You know what's crazy? I'm getting better at it. I don't know if it's. I always had pretty good discernment, but my thing was I didn't listen to that thing, and then goddamn, I was right. Oh my goodness! But now I'm starting to listen to that shit, and I'm like, holy fuck! I see it in your eyes. I'll never forget. I don't want to give too much specifics. I was riding with my brother and my dad one day, and we were down somewhere, and we were just riding through, and I remember looking so fast in this young boy's eyes. I don't want to call him a young boy, but looking in his eyes and seeing nothing. Like, that was the scariest shit. I don't really get scared about a lot of shit, but I know that nigga has seen and been through. Like, there was nothing in there. And I'm not gonna say he's evil per se, but I'm just saying I can see something in them eyes.
Yeah.
Like, holy, where are you, bro? Like, I was like, what the? Like, I see life in your eyes. There was no life in that young man's eyes. And it was the craziest, scariest shit. And until you experience it, you will never know what the fuck I'm saying. This sounds like a crazy story. I'm like, yo.
This nigga is evil.
He will do whatever. He will do whatever and not have any remorse. He did it. If he said he did it, he did it. And probably he's leaving out something because he probably did even more.
Ooh wee.
That's what I'm saying. But, so, can you tell?
No.
No.
And that might be.
And maybe
evil is strong.
It is a strong word. I know.
Evil is strong. I can tell if someone's like a little shicey, like if you're not the most honest of people.
Is that pattern recognition at that point?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's also like a vibe thing. Like once you start being, I don't know, if you evil, like I feel like we said this before. If you evil, don't listen to this podcast. Like you gotta fuck out of here. But like once you start being a good person, you just start to.
You know what's crazy? I do think there's a lot of, I don't want to call them evil, but I think this is what we're getting into.
Evil subscribers?
No. Yeah, y'all evil as fuck. Yeah. No, but here's the thing. This is what we're getting on. This is what we're getting on. Sometimes we have, I think we have a lot of people, and maybe myself included, who we think we are such the good guy that in turn we might be the actual bad guy.
Type shit.
Like, I feel like we have a lot of people who are just so stuck on they're right and everybody else is wrong, which in turn makes them to the bad guy or maybe almost evil to a point. That's some crazy shit. I admit it, I could be one of those people. I'm not saying I am. What you mean?
That's what you just.
No, I'm just. I think I probably maybe because I want to think I'm the good guy. I'm doing some good. I want to believe that I'm doing good with this podcast and in my life. But I could probably be the most evil nigga. I could be pushing a way worse agenda possible and being completely evil. And I feel like if this blows up, I feel like that's what people.
I was about to say that's why you're not blowing up because you're not evil, bro. Like you gotta be evil.
Don't stroke my ego, bro. What? I'm talking about just saying I want to be a good person. That's what I'm saying. I want to be a good person. Make me feel good. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I feel like in a couple years when this thing does blow up, I feel like that's the thing. People, Flex is, did you see what he's trying to push? I feel like that's the thing that might be pushed later.
Like, would you rather be Thanos or Robin?
Robin from Batman?
Yeah.
Or Thanos?
Yeah.
Thanos is snap like that guy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too much about Thanos, so I don't know.
It's very, very surface level of what they stand for.
What are they?
One of them wiped out half of the universe.
Yeah.
The other one is a sidekick of Batman. Which one would you rather be?
Well, in Robin's defense or my defense, Batman's my favorite superhero.
Okay. So you'd rather be Robin?
I didn't say that. Why did he snap? Can you say that?
It was because basically the universe was overpopulated. And he needed to get rid of 50% of people. And he was like, fuck it, it's random. It was a random 50% too. It wasn't no prioritized 50%.
Yeah. My fault, go ahead.
It was random 50%. And he just cut the herd down. In his eyes, he was good. Balance of the universe.
I'm not wiping out 4 billion people, as they say. I'm not cutting out 4 billion people. Why would I do that? And if I do that, that could be one of my family members too, and I would hate that.
He ain't have nobody. But that's your thinking.
I'm picking Batman. Robin.
Robin.
Damn.
Calm down. Okay.
I'm picking Robin.
Okay.
I want to say I'm picking Robin.
That was just hey, you're a virtuous sidekick.
I think I want to be, but like I said, I never know until I get that situation. I say a lot of shit. You feel me? No one ever knows until we get to that
Because once you have that power with Thanos, let's say you do got a family. Let's say you could prioritize. Because he could have snapped and wiped out who he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been like, actually, I always want to keep my family safe. And you just got the power to do what you want.
Yeah.
Robin, he got to listen to niggas.
What's wrong with listening to people?
Nothing's wrong with listening. That's a good thing to do. You're supposed to listen to people.
Yeah.
Listen to people that got wise words for you.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want to be safe.
Yeah. All right, let's play this video real quick. Let me pull this up.
What's terrible is I know, like, this is bad stuff that I could do. And it's like, I know I wouldn't do it because I don't do it. Which is really...
I know.
Really,
trust me. I always... I feel like I call you about that shit a lot of times. I be wanting to do bad stuff or do something, and then I'm like, I can't do it or I don't do it. You know, I've called you about that a couple times, right? Like that as yeah. I call Aiden all the time.
Because I got self-respect. So,
is that what it is?
I think
you saying it like yours is I'm bitch. You're saying that those people have the courage to do it.
Nah, but I came back. I wrapped around and I was like, you know what, maybe it's not an outward thing, maybe it's an inward thing. And I like that a lot better. But maybe
it makes you feel better. Yeah. And that's what people don't like ugly. I mean, ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Here's how you know that somebody is evil. And before I begin, I want to say that I don't necessarily believe that anybody is either completely good or evil. Hayao Miyazaki has a great take on this.
Do you believe people can be completely good, completely evil?
No.
No,
I don't.
I think you've been groomed.
To what?
Just to be. Oh, everything is just is. Everything just is. I know you're PC, but I'm just everything's just is. It's okay. Oh, as long as they didn't hurt anybody, it's fine. Oh, nobody knows. Oh, it's cool. Like.
I don't think it was groomed. That I forced myself to start seeing perspectives. So I just started to force myself to believe that there's two sides to every story. And like you can say you believe that.
But don't know the three sides.
You doing some extra dimensional shit right now. First off, I was only at my side at one point. It was me and I was right. So I've just got to choose.
So this is your way of, I don't want to say rectifying, but so you realize, I don't even want to say a flaw in yourself, something that you noticed was maybe not super advantageous to whatever was going on with you. You're like, hey, I don't.
Not even advantageous.
I'm trying to find the word. I don't know.
No. Cause I noticed that, and I think that let's perspective-wise, this has been when it was just me. Me. I think that seeing another side and seeing other people's perspective helped me understand that people weren't trying to do something bad to me. So I say there's two sides to every story just to say, like, it's not just me.
But
so when I say something's not completely good or something's not completely evil, I think that I'm trying to justify them in a sense.
For them.
I'm trying to that they're saying like that they didn't just completely do that. But even if they say they did it completely out of malintent, like they're like, no, I just hate everybody. Like this wasn't a sign, this wasn't a symbol or nothing. I just wanted to blow up a store. Then they might be completely evil. But there's not people popping up like supervillains like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. I feel you. Let's go ahead.
Where he says, maybe we should stop telling stories that are about the good guys versus the bad guys. Maybe this is itself something that makes us bad guys. As he puts it, there's always some evil within good and some good within evil. There's an interesting take on this actually from Nietzsche, where he says, when you fight monsters, be careful that you don't become a monster yourself. And what he meant is that our desire to be good and to eradicate evil can lead us into the very thing we're trying to fight against. We become the very thing we were trying to fight. And Hegel also once said that therefore, quote, the gaze which sees evil everywhere is itself evil. And what he meant is that evil is simply the person who believes himself to be absolutely good, beyond reproach, Like, historically speaking, often it's precisely those who have tried to defend the absolute good who have therefore committed atrocities. And personally, I side with Oscar Wilde, who believed that nobody was beyond redemption, but vice versa, that anybody who presented as a saint was suspicious. As he put it, every sinner has a future, but let's not forget that every saint has a past. The world is complex. It's not just about good versus evil. Perhaps our very desire to be absolutely good is what can lead us into evil. Here's how you know somebody is.
I want to point out something real quick. That last part about the Oscar Wilde thing. Beware of every saint, because he's the evil. That sounds like some hating shit. You see, yeah, no, but not even just the past. It sounds like someone like just because someone's doing good, like he's basically how I took it is. There's this person who sees somebody who's doing good, or they perceive them to be, oh, there's nothing wrong with this person. Oh, there must be something wrong with him. There has to be, but that's how I felt as though not that guy, but Oscar Wilde was saying the guy who
presents himself. Yeah. So I think it's not like maybe you look at somebody, you're like, nah, that nigga's perfect. Like you're saying that's not bad. This dude who walks up to you like, nah, I'm perfect. You'd be like,
I agree with that, but it seemed like he was saying that someone who, for me, it felt like Oscar Wilde was like, he's looking at someone and he's like, oh, this I'm
letting himself to be perfect.
And this something must be wrong with him. There gotta be, so I'm gonna go dig and try and find. That's what it sounds like. That's not cool. But that's what I'm saying. No, that's not cool. He sound like a hater.
Sound like a hater.
Niggas hating.
You telling me that somebody can be perfect?
I'm not saying that they are perfect, but you're perceiving them to be perfect. Mm-hmm. That guy's looking at that person, oh, this nigga's perfect. There has to be something wrong with him. He can't be da. Like, bro, it's not about that. He's not presenting himself to be anything. He's just being. And for you to look at that person and feel some type of way and be like, oh, there must be something wrong with him, that says more about that person. I didn't like that last part about that.
You know what's crazy? I have a specific person in my head who presents himself as being perfect, where I literally would be like, they can't be perfect.
Who? Can you say or not?
No. Nah. No, I definitely can't. I definitely can't. But this person dang. But they just set off my alarm. They set off my alarm, and it's just like, dang. But maybe it is hating, because I think maybe it's hating, but I think that the bad thing could also just be like, I don't know. Like maybe it's not that bad, or maybe we're thinking about it in the wrong light. But people who present themselves as perfect do tend to set off an alarm in my head. Like,
why is that? Do you know why?
I don't know.
Could you be honest? I'm not saying you're not honest. I'm saying that's hard for a lot of people to admit, even whether they know it or not. Why they look at somebody and it's like, oh, I don't really fuck with that person. Or,
maybe it's just because you too damn happy, bro.
That's some hating shit, though. That's what I'm saying.
Like, no, there's no possible way on this planet. It's no way. No way me and you are on the same earth.
That's some hating shit.
But I also don't believe I'm wrong. I think that them presenting themselves that way fake? Is on purpose.
It's fake?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it's constructed or manufactured.
I think that's the reason that they're doing it. Like, it's nice. Like, that's their whole job. Like, that's what they're meant to do. So it's like, cool. But it's also, I think that the hating part is me is like, man, you're not always this happy. Why can't you just be real? And it's because being real don't always get the job done.
Let me tell you this. I went to, this is back when I was dating this girl. We went to a party. And what's up? Were you about to say something?
No.
Okay. So I was dating this girl, and we went to this party, and she had a friend that, I don't know if we picked her up, we met her there, whatever. And you know, I'm an outgoing person, and I like to make sure everybody happy, having a good time and shit like that, right? And she kind of didn't like that, because I was going around talking to people and be like, yo, you good? Like, having a good time. And she said, basically, I don't remember exactly what she said, but it really stuck with me. It's like, why you all up in these people's face? You want to be this, you want to be that. And I'm like, nah, bro. I'm literally just having a good time, and I want other people to have a good time and feel comfortable. And I guess she thought I was being performative. And I didn't think I was being performative. So who's right and who's wrong in this situation? Was I being performative? Was she taking it as...
with this right and wrong, bro. You keep going with this right and wrong.
Talk to me, bro.
3 sides, everything. Nah. Am I saying this knowing you, or am I just saying like
either,
perspective?
whatever you want to say.
Folks be hating, and you probably just wasn't checking on her enough. Like
Checking on her? Maybe.
But no, it's. I think that for you though, it's not like that's an active thing you do. So I don't think that she's wrong in the sense that you're actively attempting to do something. I think that.
But is that performative then? If I'm actively doing
performative is.
If I'm actively choosing to try and make sure people are good.
Performative would mean like you're doing it to make it seem like you big dog.
Okay.
I think you just be big dog, and then you just do big dog shit.
But at this, I guess my question was more of, when does taking action on doing something consciously become a performance, or it's actually true to who you are? Did you understand what I was saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that thought a lot about some of the things I do, I see other people do, and whether it's, right or wrong. I know you can't keep going right or wrong, but like, is it true? Is it genuine? Is it?
Sometimes you just gotta be the person who you want to be. So it's like, whether it's performative or not, I did it. So that's like we were saying, actions prove who you are. If I do it, like I did that. So don't be mad that I'm doing it. Don't say it's if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't like what I'm doing. But like, I did it. I did it whether you like it or not. I did.
Yeah. Facts, big bro.
What do you say? What that bowler say? Whether you like it or not, you watch. Whether you like it or not, you watch.
The bowler?
Yeah.
You talking about I'm him?
Who do you think you are? I am.
Hey, that's hard.
I ain't watched bowling a day in my life, but
that shit was hard.
That guy.
I'm not gonna lie, that made me watch bowling for like a week. I'm dead ass. Remember?
That's performative?
That's performative? Remember we was going bowling a lot? I was working on that strike. We was hitting that hoe.
Boy.
We was hooping.
Yo, I toasted this nigga in bowling.
I've toasted you too. What are you talking about?
You toasted me.
You never remember me beating you at anything. He never remembers me beating him at anything, so it's cool.
Nah, I remember you beating me like you beat me in one-on-one. Mm-hmm. And then we played King of the Court and I fried you.
And I tried you with King of the Court too. What are you talking about?
Didn't.
Yes, I have.
Me in basketball one time.
That's all right. Now
your whole life.
That's
you beat me in basketball one.
That's capping.
You specifically beating me in basketball.
Okay, hold on. First of all, we don't play a lot of just ones against each other in basketball.
Okay.
And the one time we did.
Yeah.
I won.
Correct.
We played against teams.
We played king
and teams.
And team.
My teams won a lot.
I be frying you.
I don't even guard you.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because I got a better matchup.
Or maybe I'm guarding the actual ball handler.
No, you're not.
I guard Will all the time if we hooping.
Will fries you.
No, he does not. Will does not fry you.
Yo, liquid.
Will does not
liquid.
fry
You don't even gotta. We'll stop talking about this. Just put yes or no on the board. This will
you know what's crazy?
This will be frying this.
He's not in this. I'm at.
Oh, you died.
Actually, he might. I don't know.
Yo.
You better hope it's liquid fucking.
Yo. But I don't even know where that came from. It's performative.
Is it?
Performative bowling. No, I don't. I think whether it's performative or not, I don't think that declares whether it's right or wrong. Yeah. I think you doing the thing is like checking in on people is an action that is like an active action. People don't naturally check in on people. Like you have to go out of your way to check in on people. Yeah.
I guess I've seen
to some people more than others.
Yeah.
But whether it's performative or not, like checking in on somebody, whether it's genuine, quote unquote, or not, like if you think somebody's wrong with somebody and you check in on them, is that genuinely checking in on them? Yes. Like you did it and you called and you said, now if you call in and you like, oh, I hope this nigga don't say nothing on the phone. Like I hope I'm not on the phone for. That's ingenuine and that's performative. Like you just wanted to call just to be in the mix. You ask people how they're doing and you really are like, are you comfortable? Like, is there something I can do to check? Like, are you good? That's not performative. Performative if you're like, your nigga was like, yeah, I don't really want to be here. And you were like, oh, fuck it, too bad. Like,
so you riding down the street, you see somebody, like, the car broke down on the side of the street. You about to ride by him happy as a bitch, then something click in your head. God damn it, I gotta do it. So now you're mad about doing it. You don't want to do it, but you still do it.
But you did it.
Yes. Is that performative?
No.
Because you just said, I don't want to call this person, but
you can be mad and correctly check in. If you stop on the side of the road and help that man fix his tire, get him some coolant. If you do whatever the fuck he needed to be done, that wouldn't have been done if you just drove by. What is it performative? Like, who are you performing
But
for?
I'm just saying, because before you were saying that if it was the how you felt when doing the action declared whether it was performative or not. That's what I got from what you were saying.
And I can see where that unclarity, I can see where that miscommunication happened. Mm-hmm. You can be mad and do something that's right. Like, you can be mad and do it, but you still did it. Like, you call the phone, you don't want to be on the phone for an hour, but if you sit on the phone for an hour with that person and check in on them, you still checked in on them, you heard what they had to say. Damn. You heard what they had to say. They got what they needed to get off their chest. You make sure they were okay. You did it. And then after you hang up, you like, God damn, they talk forever. Like, you still checked in on them. Like,
yeah, okay.
There might be no one else calling them. There might be no one else that stops on that road. Like, you still did it.
Okay. I think I understand what you're saying.
I think that
I want to get clarity.
Performative or not, performative, I think this is more connected to the genuineness. That's like how you actually want a response, like how willing you are to.
So it's the willingness.
How willing you are to accommodate whatever response you get. I just had to start saying bigger words.
Yeah.
To generalize that statement.
No, I got you. It worked though. It did work. It was clear to me.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And I hope it was clear to y'all. I'm breaking the fourth wall again. I like doing that every so often.
Nah.
I grew up on fucking corny ass movies. So
Niggas don't be genuine though. Niggas don't be genuine.
Damn, that went dark real quick.
That'd be the problem.
Damn, that was dark. Holy fuck. Where'd you go?
That'd be the problem, bro.
True shit.
Do not be genuine.
That is true.
Niggas be all for show. I done watched a nigga have some terrible shit happen to him. And everybody who called just wanted to know what happened. No one really cared about him.
Yeah, that's real though. That's fucked up.
Niggas don't be genuine.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's taught. I don't think that's
genuineness is taught.
No. That what you just said.
Taught.
Yeah, I think that I think that's taught. If I'm being completely honest, but I live in a fairy tale world. I don't. I had to say that because I know other people are gonna kill me if I don't. But then they're gonna see this. All right. Anyway, we got this last topic. Hopefully, we do it before these cameras die. Shit, I was supposed to go into something. I was supposed to make it a smooth transition, but I guess to wrap it all up, a lot of people, we were talking about good and bad. Mm-hmm. And you hit on it a lot, and we've just touched on it a good amount during this whole, just talk and shit. Like, damn, it died. We still got this one. We touched on it a little bit during the whole talk and stuff like that. Sometimes it feels like the bad guys always win. The people who do the bad stuff. We even touched on it. We said that there's a lot of the people who they do things that they almost seem shameless in the things that they do, and they get rewarded for it. Is it versus, and then there's good people who don't really get a lot. How
good guys win. Good guys win.
Is it?
Good
you
guys
made it seem like they won.
Nah, I don't get the publicity that it should, but good guys win. Good guys win, and then when bad guys win, people outrage, so it just goes further and further and further. When the good guys win, it just feels like it's what it should be, so people don't share that.
You know it. Good.
But
you just like you couldn't have put it any clearer. That is exactly what I was gonna say about the whole thing.
So it's good to be good. Good is winning. Mm-hmm. You just gotta know good is winning.
So you're saying that when good happens, it's like, oh, we expect it, but when something bad happens, we get it's a lot of emotion behind it, so it gets pushed even more up front, even though good stuff happens every day. Yeah,
that's why I'm like, Clav, like, whether it's good or bad, like, I seen it, and I'm like, oh, you doing it, and I just keep it pushing. Like, I don't really give him the ammo, so the bad stuff that he is pushing, I don't even know about. Like, I don't even go into it that much. Mm-hmm. I just know he's out here he's he's Twitch streaming, doing this thing, like, young people getting money. Cool, like, I'm down for that. But what I'm not down for is people, like, looking down on themselves, like, thinking that they are less than. But, hey,
so people say that good and evil was a concept created by the elites.
To what? Put people against each other?
Keep people stuck in karma. How do you feel about that?
Karma?
I'm gonna be honest. I think that's some Kabbalic bullshit that the niggas trying to spill.
Do you believe in karma?
Huh?
Do you believe in karma?
Yes and no. I don't think that. here we go. You're not gonna, these people, here we go. People are gonna say, oh, there's no karma because these people they do all these evil things and then they didn't. And that's not how
you don't know what they
exactly, bro. You don't know what they're going through internally. You don't know what's going on around them. You only see
internally. That's maybe they don't even want to be doing the evil shit.
But that's what I'm saying. They're getting it. There's two ways they're either getting it. They're either going to get it now internally, like now, right now internally. It's not about what's going to happen later. Right now, what they're going through is what's causing them. And eternally, those are the two big things. People are like, oh, they never get nothing happens to these bad guys. I promise you, big bro. I promise you, big bro. Even if you don't believe in the eternal because you're not a spiritual person, which we're not gonna get into that, but y'all niggas need to. Anyway, if you're not a spiritual person or whatever religious, but let's just take it back to the present now. The stuff that they're going through within themselves, you think, oh, they're just so happy. I promise you, bro, they're not. They're going through some crazy stuff. That is the cause for them doing these things, or is the reaction within them that's causing that. Whether you want to believe it or not, there is a karma. And it's not like the karma that you guys want to see. You want to see, oh, somebody does bad, they're going to die. They die. Yeah, that's not how. That's
the CEO of United Health or whatever.
Yeah, that's what people want to see. Because it makes them feel alive. It gives them some type of emotion. It makes them feel there's justice in the world. It makes them feel like there's justice in the world.
It happens whether they believe it or not.
Exactly. It happens no matter whether you believe it or not. That's not how they want the world to work.
That might have been the word in the church today. That actually might have been the word in the church today. It was whether you're a doubter or not.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I forgive you for not believing, but he said he's putting his word out in the world and you're just interpreting it incorrectly.
Yeah.
So whether you doubt it, though, I'm going to keep showing you what it is. Mm-hmm. So whether you believe it or not, they're going to get what's coming to them.
Yeah. And that's why I said I believe in it. I don't believe it because it's not karma in the way that you think about it. It's not even a reaction because they might already be living with it, which has caused that. And that could be the karma. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't think about that. Niggas don't think about that.
The weight of 1,000 babies on your head is a strong weight.
Yeah, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So let's play this clip real quick, and then wrap this whole up.
Why you say that?
I don't know, bro.
Corny.
Why do it feel like bad people always win at life, but good people always come up short? What if there was no such thing as good or evil, and they were just programs by the elites to keep us stuck in karma? This video is about the...
That sounded like a bunch of... It sounded good.
I don't like his hat. I don't like his hat, and I don't like his mustache. Yeah.
Is that because you're having an emotional response to what he's saying right now?
I don't like his necklace.
Yeah, all right, now you... I don't like the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you eat.
I ain't like that. He just look real shiny. I don't know what it is. He look clean and dirty at the same time.
We not gonna pack him on here. Shout out King Guy, man.
He got a check mark too.
Get a little dark
I'm hating.
and a little deep. Stay with me. You always find yourself helping someone, but when you fall short in life, no one helps you. Then you sit back and say, I'm not dealing with that person no more. I'm not talking to that person no more. It's not really about that. It's about a lack of...
You got something to say? Or you just breathing? My fault.
It's just a thought. Like,
go ahead.
A lot of people think that help needs to be reciprocated in that nature. Like, you do things to do things. You help somebody to help somebody. So to be to have that kind of karmic thing, you think that you're supposed to get help back.
That's the wrong way.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do things just to do them. You're not supposed to do things in expectation of getting something in return.
And now he's mad. Now it's not even him, but you're mad at the way you're like, man, don't nobody help me. Don't nobody care for me I care for everybody in his life.
I feel like that's disingenuous, right? I feel like maybe I'm overusing that word.
Not genuine, disingenuous. It's something like that.
No, I feel like I'm just overusing it now.
You think that that's not genuinely helping somebody?
Yeah. If you're expecting to get something in return,
that is true.
Like, what? Bro, I'm gonna help this person so karma, God, life can give me something tenfold. Like, bro, what are you?
But you do try to build communities where you're like, I know I'm gonna help them because I know if that's how people justify people a lot. It's like if I was in that situation, I know they'd do that for me. And then when somebody proves actually I wouldn't, you'd be like, well, damn.
Yeah, but I feel like that's different. Like, okay, if I do this, I know I'm going to build a strong community with this versus if I do this for this person, I know that then he's gonna like me or something like that. Like, you know?
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. And one comes after a community. Like, you can do something for someone you've known. It's like trust, you got a relationship, you know that you can actually say that about somebody. But
even even if you're doing it to someone you don't know, I'm gonna give $10 to this home person because I know I'm gonna get 100 or something. Like I'm expecting to get 100 back. Like
I feel you.
The fuck, like
saying giving $10 and to you're like, oh, I'm gonna get 100 back. Don't even worry about it, and then you never get that 100. You're like, why'd I give that 10?
Yeah,
that's the wrong reason. You give that 100, but you do give that 10 because you like. You give that 10 because you like. I hope somebody would give that 10 to me.
Is that why, or maybe it's just because the person needed $10?
I mean,
I'm not saying either one's wrong. Huh?
Let me get $10.
You want 10?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Why the fuck you need $10 for? It's like if somebody was just asking you for $10 just so that they could get $10, you'd be like, man, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
So you
hold on, I'm not just out here giving $10 to niggas. Just let me put that out.
Bro, this niggas stop me from giving $10 to nigga. We're like, bro, this nigga do not be, he be on it. He don't give out bread like that. So I just say that to say you expect someone to be in at least some type of situation, like you're giving them the $10. And then I hate to say like you're looking down on them, but you're like, you're in a worse position.
Contempt?
No. But they're in a worse position than you. Like if they were in a better position than me, I wouldn't give them $10. Like, give me $10. Like, if Elon came in and looked in the window and was like, hey, can I hold 5? I'd be like, what the fuck
I told you about the story about the prince we went to school with. It was always asking for $1.
No.
We went to school with a prince. In my class, we had a prince.
Did he end up being rich?
Like, that nigga's the prince of, like, Dubai.
Did y'all give him $1?
Yeah, we gave that nigga $1. I ain't get that nigga $1. No. I ain't get that nigga $1. I ain't get that. How the fuck you the prince of Dubai and you don't got a fucking $1? Nigga ask for $1 every day. You should be giving me $1.
Yeah, bro, if y'all to give him $1, y'all be riding motor ATVs.
Nobody's riding motor ATVs with that nigga.
Did anybody give him $1?
Yes, a lot of people gave him $1.
Oh.
He asked for $1 every day.
That's probably why he's up.
That's what I was about to say. You don't stay rich by what is it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
You get people to give you money.
Yeah, you don't stay rich by spending all your money. You buy all your money. He spent other people's money. That was his fucking philosophy.
Hey yo,
like when I say I always ask for $1.
That's crazy.
But yeah, fuck it. Let's continue the clip.
Overstanding what the universe really is. The universe is not good or bad. The universe is about frequency, vibration, and balance. Why do you think all these so-called elites have billions of dollars and they control the world? They're not really good people, but yet they control everything. But a lot of times you will come across good spiritual people with good morals that just want to help everyone, but they can't even afford to pay their rent. These people control the world because they are confident in what they do. Everything works like a radio in certain stations, but I'm gonna come back to this. The so-called elites, they study the planet we live on and they operate just like her. I'm not saying that the planet is evil. I'm just trying to tell you that evil don't really exist. Your morals don't exist, but your frequency exists. Little small details like this will open this up. Nature will give you raspberries, blueberries, blackberries to keep you healthy, but at the same time, she will give you poisonous berries.
Yes, I hate the messenger, but I'm starting to fuck with the message.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't.
Well, continue the message.
All right.
Continue the message.
One bite will kill you. So nature is showing her good side and she's showing her bad side. If you want to get shit done, sometimes you have to tap into that inner monster. Remember, our reality works like a radio. You get tuned in to different stations or channels anytime you want. Love is a channel. Hate is a channel. Sickness, joy, envy, fear. These are all channels that we can tap into. But you are never supposed to stay stuck on one frequency. And that's what happened to so-called good people. We are stuck in love, joy, happiness, peace, namaste. And the people that control this world, they go into love, hate, envy everything because they understand that you need all of these things to exist in this reality. If you are too nice, you become weak. I'm not telling you not to be evil. I'm trying to tell you to be aware and stay kind. Being nice and being kind, two different things. Good and bad really don't exist. And once spiritual people understand this, we can take back our reality.
Okay. Let me just see how many followers he got. 215,000. What in the world is going on?
Why? What are you saying?
I hate how he talked, but if you listen, there are good points that are made.
Is it?
Yes.
I think there are. There are. Go ahead. You start.
It was basically at the end, he starts talking about how you get stuck in this mindset of like everything is good. Like you were saying about me before, you're like, oh, it is what it is, this, that, and third. Like you forget, shit like that. And that's not always good. Like that's not always virtuous. Sometimes that's just weak. Sometimes you don't want to hold people accountable for
that's weak.
Sometimes sometimes you don't want to hold people accountable for what they've done. And you mask it as forgiveness. And is that weak is the question. Like, if I were to off somebody for something that I believe they should be off for, am I being good or am I being weak? Like, that's a moral thing. But yeah, I think that I just didn't like how he talked, so it was hard for me to listen to him. Yeah. It's rough. It's like, when I tell you I really, like, he's the type of person I look at, I'd be like, I don't really want to listen to you talk.
Yeah, you say that a lot about people. I'm not listening to you because the way you look.
I don't like it. I don't like nothing about how you present yourself. But 250,000 people were like, hey,
yeah,
I like the cut of your jib.
So my bad about that, y'all. Fucking the batteries died and stuff like that. That means it's time to wrap up and shit. We do this fucking damn every episode. But basically what I was getting at is that a lot of people, you're not supposed to, it's okay to experience those feelings that you have. They were giving them, that's a part of the human experience. But the problem is we shouldn't, one, ruminate in them, stay in them for too long. We need to learn to get out of them. And then the second thing is that we don't allow them to make us emotionally react or respond to whatever that feeling that we have. A lot of people, when we feel envy, hate, anger, we lash out on that person right then and there, or we feel envy, we have to say something to that person or say something bad about that person to someone else, which causes a chain reaction and shit like that. We don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I think, like I was saying before this thing cut out, free will, like we said in the beginning, you have the choice. You can experience those emotions and those feelings, but you have the choice how you respond to them after that. And I know it's hard. You made me really think about that shit. You said that you be talking like you all high and mighty sometimes. I don't really be trying to, bro. It's more like I be thinking about stuff, bro. And I
said that, dude?
Yeah, you said that shit to me, dummy.
I believe it.
Yeah, and then they made me think. I'm like, damn, I'm not trying to come off that way. And it made me, I'm not trying to come off that way. And I don't want to be that. You said that shit on the sober tip, dummy.
Dang.
Sober tip.
Real flip.
Yeah, it's real. But that's what it's more of, I want people to recognize that you have the choice. We all have the choice. It's not easy. I'm not saying this shit is easy. You should just be a saint out this bitch. None of us are saints. I'm not a saint. He's definitely not a saint.
Touch me, dog. Don't touch me.
No, nobody's a fucking
you
saint.
That's a little halo on my head after that.
I got you. I think I can do that. I think I'm gotten good enough with this shit. Hey, throw that shit in there. If you edit it right, we gonna throw a little. But no one's a fucking saint, bro. But these are the things that I feel that we should work on. You know what I'm saying? Just to make the whole experience of life better.
Yeah, you gotta learn from certain feelings rather than react from them. Like,
you
gotta know what you're doing. And they were like, he said something along the lines of like the evil, quote unquote, or the elites, they move in a way that there's no good or bad for what they're doing.
Let me talk about that too. He's lying to y'all because then you go and do all these bad things because you don't believe there's evil in the world. He's trying to set you up, or I'm not saying he's trying to set, that mindset will set you up for a lot of bad experiences to be coming in your way. Whether you believe in karma or not, it's not even about karma, because remember I said it affects you right now. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying go through the emotions of envy, jealousy, doing all that, and then you start doing your actions out of those emotions, and then they just don't leave you in a good spot.
You're saying that's what I'm saying?
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, I'm saying that he's saying there's no good or evil, so just do. And I don't agree with that. There's good and evil, and I think we can all agree with that. And if you're trying to be that, you're using that to justify your wrongdoing or to get what you want, that's on you, big bro, at the end of the day.
Hey, brother, I think that he made a good point in which there's no morals are a human thing, I believe. Like, animals got morals. Like, the earth isn't immoral.
That's a great question.
Hurricane.
But that's what separates. We're separate from them. We're not the same as them. So
I
we
didn't
can't.
say animal. That's
said
nature.
No,
But
you
I
said
just said
nature. I don't.
tornado.
Nigga, I think we passed nature. I think we're separate from animals, earth. I mean, yeah, animals, earth, the wind, and I think we're completely different than all those things. We're at a different standard. Not even standard. I don't want to say standard, but we
So
work on a different.
our judgment of good and evil isn't the world. Don't know what you're talking about. Whoever inhabits it, whether it's like for good reasons or for bad reasons. The world reacts to what's put out in it.
I agree with that, but I agree that it reacts to what's put out. Okay, so let's just go with this. He made a point that people do certain things or bad things. The world doesn't respond to good and evil. They respond to frequencies, right? That's what he said, right?
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, shit. Big ass bug, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I had my ass jumping and shit like that. But
He's your ass jumping.
All right, bro. Niggas getting weird in my car, bro. What the fuck?
Have my ass jumping.
Niggas is getting weird in my car.
Yo, that's you. That's you.
Anyway, he said the world, the worth, the earth, the world, whatever you want to call it, works in frequencies. Yeah. And I kind of low-key agree with that in the aspect of if you're doing things in an earthly frequency, then you're gonna gain the rewards of earthly things.
Define earthly.
Materialistic. Okay. Things of this world. So if you want
service
money,
level type thing.
Sure, if you want to call them service level, I'm just saying earthly things, materialistic things. If you want money, power, and fame, to achieve those things, you got to do certain things to get them. And you have to be on a certain wavelength frequency to get those things. Mm-hmm. So if you want those things, you got to do those things. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're working out of love, compassion, helping,
internal satisfaction.
Those are things that are not of this, what's it called?
Realm.
Of per se. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get those things, but you're not going to see them in this world.
In the earthly.
You're not going to be able to see it and touch it and stuff, but you'll be able to feel it. You see what I'm saying?
I can fuck with that.
But that's what people be forgetting.
You're saying that the good.
I don't want to say.
People who move like that are considered good?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Are you asking You're asking a separate question?
If you do stuff in terms of, I think that is a good. If you do stuff in terms of getting that internal satisfaction and love and compassion, is that what good is?
Let's get past the internal and the let's get past the internal for that. If you do something that aligns with this world, you will get an outcome of this world. Yes. If you do an action that is of another world or the other world or something spiritual inside of you, you'll get the outcome of that. You'll get something there too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's two separate.
You can use other than spiritual.
You don't like that word, cliche, or it just doesn't feel right?
Because it's like I think that's a everybody thing though. Like,
I feel like everything's cliche.
Everybody isn't spiritual, so there's another word that can be used.
No, but I think everybody has there's a spirit in everybody.
So you're saying whether they like it or not, there's a spirit? I'm saying there's a word that somebody can agree with. Like if you're doing things for money.
Well, I gotta say something to make them they agree with it. Or that's asshole of me to say.
I just want people to be able to relate to the comic because I think that is something for everybody to understand.
You know what?
You do stuff with your angle being materialist, and maybe materialistic isn't even the word, but if you do things with materials in mind, I know exactly
what
you're getting out of it. Yeah. That was your goal. That's what you're gonna have to move in a way that gets you those things, rather than moving in a way that gets you the love that you were talking about, gets you that internal that satisfaction or like an actual not that immediate. What's the word? like that dopamine, immediate gratification.
Mhm.
If you're looking for worldly gratification, you'll end up with stuff like that. If you're looking for internal gratification, you'll end up with stuff like that. But that might not relate how you're saying. It might not translate to the worldly materials you were talking about.
Exactly.
And that was just to paraphrase what you were saying, because I think that spirituality. I feel like, I feel like that is like some people's path. That's what some people are looking for, and that spirituality is that's the justification that some people want. But some people aren't looking for materialistic things, but they aren't doing something that's necessarily spiritual.
Yeah. So I think I know what you're saying. And I appreciate you for rephrasing it in a way that other people can do it. That was fucked up on my part to be like, well, I don't get it. But at the same time, I feel as though there's spirituality, whether you want to believe it or
like
not.
That
so,
is like when you
but at the same, I understand what you're saying to reach a broader audience because you felt as though that's a good message. Let me try and rephrase it so other people can understand it, right?
Yeah.
I got that kind of right.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you hit that on the head. I think that was a very good point to be made and should be put in bold letters on the screen right now. But
you putting us to work crazy, yo. Nigga, he been in the women months. He been in the women months and fucking putting niggas to work, man. Hey, man, shout out Flip, man. Hey, this was a great episode, bro. Like, it was a really good episode. I'm glad you can join me in here again. It felt like the good old days, man.
Appreciate the invite on.
Always, bro. Always, big bro. My guy, man. He's a really good dude. A guy, say my stuff. Really good guy. Really caring. And I gotta say this. I know you hate hearing it. You've grown so much, bro.
I appreciate it.
You have grown so fucking much, and just to see the growth mentally, spiritually, physically, everything is just amazing, bro. Like, it really is, bro. It's good to see. You got a good head on you. So you always did, but I can see it's getting better in the past.
Some solid mentors in my life.
Hell yeah, that's good, man. I gotta take a little credit. Let me take a little credit, bro.
I didn't say no names.
Let me take a little credit, big bro. Hey, man. But yeah, you really are growing. I love to see it, man. It's good. I love to see everybody around me growing and getting better. Just enjoying their life and just getting better. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you for joining in here, man. You got any fucking shout outs you want to give?
You need a golf coach, hit up Flip Stokes on IG.
Okay.
It's the first time I shout myself out on that.
Hell yeah.
But I got something going. I'm trying to make something happen. Shout out UMBC Retrievers. I don't know. I don't think they did well in the tournament. They might not have got nowhere, but they were number one for a little bit.
They were number one. I think they lost to Howard, right? And that's what
they did.
Yeah. Yeah, brother.
Shout out Howard.
Shout out Howard.
Yeah. Shout out everybody doing good. Shout out everybody going for that internal satisfaction, that gratification that you can't get from material things in life.
And hold on, let me say one thing. There's nothing wrong with material stuff. God wants you to enjoy this life.
Cool shit.
God, the world, they want you to enjoy this life. If anybody tell you that you gotta,
I ain't get this.
That's the dumbest. That's the dumbest thing. You gotta give up everything. God does not want you to suffer.
Not the Avatar.
This life is not about suffering. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't become too wrapped up in these things where that's all you worried about, and then you're either hurting someone else or hurting yourself in the process. That's where the people. Life's really about balance. If we're really want to break it down to the nitty gritty.
Thanos.
Do I?
Yeah.
Damn, I guess I'm turning Thanos fan.
Life is about balance.
It is though. Yeah, I want y'all to enjoy.
Do your good, do your evil, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Hey man, yeah man, enjoy life, man. Enjoy your things, bro. I'm never telling anybody not to, want things and experience and enjoy things, man. Just
be weary.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Be weary of the information you're taking in.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Be weary of bias in life.
Because bro has some good points, but at the same time, he leads you down a bad path saying there's no evil.
Down a bad conspiracy list.
Because people want to win so bad, they want to feel happiness. You will, bro. You just can't listen to bad actors.
If I reach for your phone.
That's your phone.
That's my phone?
Yeah, dog.
Oh.
You getting that call.
Oh, that's the call.
You getting that call.
That's the call. I'm not picking that call.
It's cool. We about to wrap it up. Hey, man, like I always say, bro, from a Toyota to a Lamborghini, from a Honda to a Rolls Royce, let us know what you want to see us in next, man. Appreciate it. I've been working on it. I'm getting better now. Appreciate all you guys who've been, supporting us along the way. We've been growing crazy. I I know Quell's not here, but he want to say thank you to all you guys too. To all the love and support. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Share with somebody who think would enjoy the conversation or would like to join.
You're gonna see some of these clips on TikTok. Repost something.
Talk to him.
Take 2 seconds. Hit a like. Hit a heart. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the save. You want to see it later?
You want to see it? Talk.
Too pretty. You want to see it later, bro. Come on.
Hey, man. Like I was saying, man, make sure you share it with somebody who would either like or enjoy the conversation or would like to join the community, man. You feel like it'd be a good fit, man. I ain't got nothing else. You got anything else, man?
Nah, I appreciate y'all.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. I know it was a last minute call because Quell want to fucking go on vacation and shit. I had to do it. I had to do it. He's on vacation. I think St. Lucius. Yeah, ooh. That's what I'm saying. Fancy on niggas. I hope you having a good time, big bro.
Come back black as a hole.
Nigga, he up.
Y'all go out there, do a little color.
Hey, bro, you know how
I
many...
may not be racist. Damn.
Hey, man, let's wrap this up. You know what, Flex?
Flip.
Catch y'all next episode, man. Peace.
I ain't tryna wait today. Wake up, get some cake today. I've been with the boss, I got the money. Tryna chase today. Wake up, see some O's up in my